what the key seats are going to be in this battle. Let's take you through those details. Obviously, we are talking about the most important seat of the capital, which is the New Delhi seat. A fight directly between Arvind Kejriwal, Parvez Singh Verma of the Bharatiya Janata Party and Sandeep Dixit of the Congress Party. One of the key seats to watch out for. It's a triangular contest there. Then we are going to talk about Kalkaji. Kalkaji becomes very important, especially in the back of the controversy that the BJP candidate, that is Ramesh Biduri, has been embroiled in with his controversial sexist remarks. He's fighting against two women leaders, that is Atishi, Chief Minister of Delhi, and Alka Lamba of the Congress Party. Then let's also go to the seat of Jangpura. Jangpura is going to be an interesting battle because it's Manish Sisodia, the former Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, who was shifted from his seat of Patparganj and brought to Jangpura. What's going to happen in Jangpura? Because he's fighting against BJP's Tarvinder Singh Marwa. The former Deputy Chief Minister has left his traditional seat of Patparganj to contest from Jangpura, which is also considered to be an Aam Aadmi Party bastion. Now let's take a look at the seat of Patparganj. What's going to happen in the seat of Patparganj? Then you have Awadh Oja, a new entrant in the Aam Aadmi Party who has been fielded from here, and he is going to fight against the BJP's Ravinder Singh Negi. Patparganj is the traditional stronghold of Manish Sisodia, but there was a lot of conversation. The BJP tried to corner the Aam Aadmi Party when Manish Sisodia was moved out of the seat of Patparganj, and now they fielded Awadh Oja. Now you also have Balli Maran. In Balli Maran, it's Imran Hussain of the Aam Aadmi Party versus Harun Yusuf of the Congress Party. It's going to be an interesting seat to watch out for because you have Harun Yusuf, who's the Congress candidate here, a direct fight between two parties who are also in alliance in the INDIA bloc. Then let's take you through the next seat. The next seat we are talking about is Malviya Nagar. In Malviya Nagar, it's Aam Aadmi Party Somnath Bharti versus the BJP Satish Upadhyay. Now, Somnath Bharti is the three-time MLA and he recently lost the Lok Sabha elections. How is Malviya Nagar going to vote this time? What are the issues of Malviya Nagar? We are going to keep our focus on that as well because BJP has fielded Satish Upadhyay this time. Let's go to the seat of Okhla next. Why does Okhla become very important? Because in Okhla, it's Amanatullah Khan, controversial leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, who's contesting from the seat of Okhla. He's the two-time MLA from this seat, and he is contesting from this seat. This has over 50% Muslim population. And then let's also talk about what are the other factors that matter in the VIP constituencies. Now, let's take you through this other VIP constituency of Rajendra Nagar, and these are the VIP candidates, and Shakur Basti. We also have Greater Kailash, from where Saurabh Bharadwaj is fighting in South Delhi, plus you have Babarpur, from where Gopal Rai is the Aam Aadmi Party candidate. So they are the VIP candidates of Delhi. Let me go back to Rishabh. Rishabh, as we decode the factors that are at play in the Delhi Assembly elections, as we talk about the key candidates and the key fights, take us through what the significance of the AIMIM is going to be in the battle for Delhi. Because here it's also about, the war for the vote share. You have the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress Party, similar vote basis. With the entry of the AIMIM, will there be any split in the Muslim vote?
Well, if we talk about the vote share of Aam Aadmi Party and Congress, there is no match in 2020. On the basis of 2020 election, I'm saying this, given that Aam Aadmi Party had 53.5% of votes in the 2020 elections, Congress has a dismal 4.26% of votes back in 2020. But yes, with the entry of AIMIM, things definitely look interesting in Delhi for sure, and especially on those 16 seats that are minority dominated. Remember, since 2015, all those 16 seats have been won by Aam Aadmi Party hands down. But this time around, things have changed. Between the last time and this time, what all has changed? Between the last time and this time, Shaheen Bagh has happened. Between the last time and this time, things the riots has happened in Delhi, and a lot has changed on these 16 seats, be it from Balli Maran, be it from areas of Shaheen Bagh or Jamia Nagar, or for that matter, Okhla in many parts in northeast Delhi as well. Right. Many seats that are dominated by minorities. These 16 seats will definitely be important for Aam Aadmi Party if they want to retain Delhi. But having said that, what can AIMIM can do? In 2020 elections, we saw in Bihar, in the eastern Bihar, that AIMIM fielded the candidates. 6 of them even won. Later on, they did join RJD. But having said that, they at least dented the initial prospect of RJD Congress left alliance in Bihar. And on many seats, the actual margin of victory was less than the votes that were cut by, AIMIM. And that's the reason that BJP JDU could easily
Do stay with us
sail
because
through
we have a new update coming in, and we'll also bring in Niyamika, who's also joined us on the broadcast. She's going to tell us about how the Congress is putting up a very tough fight and what happened. The mystery over some cancelled briefings and the fight back between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. But before that, the Aam Aadmi Party today is set to launch its official campaign song, and this is going to happen at around 12 in the noon. And Arvind Kejriwal will be launching the Aam Aadmi Party's campaign song. Elections are all about narratives. What is the focus that the Aam Aadmi Party is going to keep on? Let me go back to JVC Sriram and Shekhar Iyer, who's joining us. Shekhar Iyer, you spoke about how this is not going to be that easy a fight for the Aam Aadmi Party. What do you think is the narrative that is resonating the most on the ground?
Well, Kejriwal wants to, replay his victim card and appear to be the underdog. But I think the biggest card he's playing this time is focusing on 22 lakh women voters. That's 2.2 million voters who he thinks this Mukhyamantri Mahila Yojana, Mahila Kalyan Yojana or Samman Yojana, this is one he thinks is going to be a big kind of traction. But at the same time, with Congress coming out, yesterday it looks like a kind of a voter auction. They have come with 2,500 rupees per month, and they brought from Karnataka their Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar. At a time when in Karnataka there is a huge controversy raging as to, the impact on governance in Karnataka because of these promises. And even Congress MLAs in Karnataka have raised questions as to, because they are not getting funds for their constituency development or anything. The whole thing is focused on the guarantees. Those guarantees were first announced by Priyanka Gandhi. This time, you got D.K. Shivkumar to announce it, not Priyanka Gandhi. That's a point we must note. Because everybody is asking, is it sustainable? Because this time, and this will force even the BJP. We know that Prime Minister has been opposed to this kind of thing.
And we also have information that not just D.K. Shivkumar, the Congress is also planning to bring in Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu, Revant Reddy and also Ashok Gehlot. But when we just talk about the state of Himachal Pradesh, and if guarantees are anything to go by, we've seen what has happened in the state of Himachal Pradesh. And to bring in a Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu to vouch for these guarantees, what kind of message will go on the ground? JVC, will Revdis have a huge impact in these elections? Like Shekhar Iyer mentioned, the woman voter has become possibly the biggest decider election after election, and that's something we've been seeing. So, as the narrative as it stands today, do you think the woman voter, which side will the woman voter of Delhi go?
See, I think we need to first tell our viewers very clearly that the women voters are 12 lakhs lesser compared to the male voters in Delhi. This is a very, very exceptional state because unlike in many states, the male voters outnumber female voters. Now, I do agree that AAP would certainly get somewhere around 22 lakh women voters. And if they get 22 lakh women voters, because I'm sitting with the numbers here, if AAP needs to resoundingly win this election, AAP would need 55% of the women voters to vote in favor of AAP. Is that going to happen? That's the $1 million or $1 billion question. Because to my knowledge, even if AAP polls 50% of women voters, AAP would lose. For AAP to win, so what happens? Let's take the case of the 2,500 Revdi announced by D.K. Shivkumar. Even if it is going to pull a section of women voters away from AAP to the Congress party, I think the game is over for the Aam Aadmi Party.
Okay.
Now, India is where you're talking about narrative. I think one narrative which probably BJP needs to carry on, and even Congress for that matter, instead of focusing only on Revdis, Delhi deserves better.
Okay.
Better conditions, better infrastructure, better roads, better sanitation.
Yes.
And most importantly, water, Shuddh Pani.
Right.
Because people are buying, even, can you imagine slum dwellers paying 20 rupees per bottle to buy water because what they get in Karol Bagh is a red color mud-filled water. Even RO chargers are getting broken. This is the condition on the ground.
And that is why the slogan given by the BJP and the Prime Minister this time is "Nahi sahenge, badal ke rahenge." How are leaders of the BJP? I want you all to stay with us. How are leaders of the BJP reacting? Because as we build up to the announcement of the poll dates, let's listen in.
वो ना आम आदमी पार्टी के चुनावी छलावों में आ रही है, ना कांग्रेस पार्टी के चुनावी जुमलों में आ रही है। वो जानती है, दिल्ली की जनता ये जानती और पहचानती है कि डबल इंजन की भाजपा की सरकार का जलवा दिल्ली में जब होगा तो दिल्ली प्रगति के पथ पर अग्रसर होगी, महिलाओं का सही सम्मान होगा, जैसे कि मध्य प्रदेश में हो रहा है, जैसे हरियाणा में हो रहा है, जैसे जितने भी बाकी राज्य हैं जहां पर डबल इंजन की भाजपा की सरकार है।
चुनाव आयोग दिल्ली में चुनावों की तिथि का ऐलान आज करने वाला है। हम इसका स्वागत करते हैं क्योंकि आज हर एक दिल्लीवासी कह रहा है आपदा नहीं सहेंगे, बदल के रहेंगे। 10 साल में दिल्ली हुई बेहाल थैंक्स टू आम आदमी पार्टी एंड केजरीवाल। 10 साल में दिल्ली को वर्ल्ड क्लास सिटी बनाने के बदले केवल अपना शीश महल बनाने पर ध्यान था अरविंद केजरीवाल का।
आप देख सकते हैं कि लोगों का किस तरह से आज कितनी संख्या में लोग पिछले 6 बजे से लेकर के अब तक बैठे हैं। लोगों का उत्साह, लोगों का जुनून, लोग लगातार इस बात से इस बार उन्होंने ये प्रण लिया है, शपथ ली है कि मालवीय नगर में इस बार कमल ही खिलेगा, कमल ही खिलेगा।
Niyamika and Isha are also joining us. Niyamika, let's talk about the Congress party, because for the Congress party, Delhi is going to be a fight for survival. With the announcement of guarantees, is the Congress hoping to script a huge surprise in the national capital?
Well, of course, this time it is a battle of prestige for the Congress party, as the Congress is also trying to retain its traditional vote bank and to strengthen the organization at the grassroots level. And that is the only reason why this contest is going to be really interesting one, because during the Lok Sabha elections, we have seen that how the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party had fought together against the BJP. But this time, the Congress party has made it very clear that they are not going to join hands with the Aam Aadmi Party. And that is the only reason why they have also given some strong candidates against the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. If we talk about New Delhi constituency in particular, then it is going to be Arvind Kejriwal versus Sandeep Dixit, as Sandeep Dixit is the son of the former Chief Minister of Delhi, Ms. Sheila Dixit. And for that reason, we have seen that how in the past as well, the manner in which the issues which are being taken up by Mr. Sandeep Dixit recently, whether it is about all the allegations which are being levelled against Ms. Sheila Dixit during her tenure by the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, all of those issues are now being taken up by Mr. Sandeep Dixit, and he has also given an open challenge to the Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal in particular to come and hold a debate on all these allegations, all these claims which are being made by the Aam Aadmi Party, not just against the government of Ms. Sheila Dixit, but also whatever promises they had done in the past 10 years, whether it is being implemented, whether the developmental work has been done on the ground or not. All of this has been, taken up by Mr. Sandeep Dixit in particular. And not just this, but in fact, Alka Lamba is also being fielded by the Congress party from the Kalkaji constituency against the Chief Minister of Delhi, Atishi. And for that reason, we can see that how the Congress party is completely firm on its stand. Whether in the past as well, we have seen that the statements which are being made by Mr. Ajay Markan or Mr. Sandeep Dixit against the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, even after the ultimatum which was being given by Aam Aadmi Party, the Congress party
still continues over that cancelled press conference over the weekend, because it is the Delhi unit of the Congress party which was going to attack the Aam Aadmi Party. We saw what was written on their, in the background of their press briefing, where they said, "Kya Arvind Kejriwal deshdrohi hai?" But like we're talking about the Congress party, let's also tell you about some other issues that have come to the fore. Now, when we come about these issues that the Aam Aadmi Party has picked up, it is the issue of voter deletion. The Aam Aadmi Party has constantly been talking about how voters are being deleted from lists. They're raising this issue. It's the EC that has also responded. For the Aam Aadmi Party, this is a case of massive voter fraud. But when it comes to the EC, how has the EC responded? Let's get you the latest on that. Before that, let's play out the reactions that have come in.
6,167 जो वोट हैं, ये नई दिल्ली विधानसभा के कुल 5.77% वोट हैं। यानी 10% वोट को जोड़ना, 5.5% वोट को काटना, इतने में पूरे इलेक्शन में हेर फेर करने की साजिश।
Now, responding specifically to the Aam Aadmi Party's accusations of mass voter fraud, it is the Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva who's gone ahead and has said that the civil society of Delhi wants to make Delhi free of fake voters, and any political party opposing this move will be ousted by the people of Delhi.
सीधा सीधा लोकतंत्र की हत्या करना, आतिशी मार लेना, अरविंद केजरीवाल, संजय सिंह, राघव चड्ढा, ये इस षड्यंत्र में शामिल हैं। खास तौर से नई दिल्ली विधानसभा को लेकर हमने पहले भी प्रेस में ये वक्तव्य दिया है कि क्या कारण है कि 21 तारीख, 28 तारीख, 29 तारीख और फिर 3 तारीख, इन 4 दिनों में 2 हॉलीडेज हैं, 3 शनिवार और इतवार। उस दिन राघव चड्ढा और संजय सिंह जाकर निर्वाचन अधिकारी को धमकाते हैं, नीचे के अधिकारी को धमकाते हैं और तुम्हें देख लेने की धमकी देते हैं। उसके बाद खुद मुख्यमंत्री आतिशी मार लेना अपने कार्यालय में बुलाती हैं। आप मुख्यमंत्री, आप किसी भी अधिकारी को बुला सकते हैं, लेकिन जब इलेक्शन का काम चल रहा है, कोई अधिकारी अगर इलेक्शन से रिलेटेड काम देख रहा है तो आपको ये हक नहीं बनता कि आप उस अधिकारी को धमकाएंगे। मैं तो कहता हूं कि इन लोगों के खिलाफ कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए जिन्होंने चुनाव अधिकारी को धमकाने की कोशिश की है, उनको डराने की कोशिश की है और सीधा सीधा मतदान को प्रभावित करने की कोशिश की है।